The man crawled into the sewer and saw creatures unlike anything on record, moving in chilling, unnatural ways. What secrets were lurking in the darkness beneath the city? Let's explore. Workers inspecting a sewer filmed something that quickly spread across the internet. The footage showed a dark, damp drainage pipe, but the real surprise was the thing inside. A long, twisting form slithered through the shadows, its movement too fluid to be a simple object. Some believed it was a massive snake lurking beneath the city, hidden where few would dare to look. Others argued it was just a flexible cleaning pipe. But sewers have always been home to unusual, rarely seen creatures, resilient beings living in the dark, feeding on waste, and avoiding human eyes. Whatever was in that footage, it left many wondering what really lives underground. The ocean hides giants, and sometimes they appear where least expected. A group of fishermen hauled in what they thought was an ordinary catch until they saw it up close, a massive shark-like creature, with its mouth open wide, revealing rows of sharp, needle-like teeth. Its rough, dark skin seemed built for the crushing depths, and its enormous size dwarfed the men standing beside it. It wasn't just a big fish, it was an extraordinary creature from the deep, something rarely seen by humans. A man curious about his ancestors' old abandoned house decided to make a quick visit, but what happened was far from ordinary. In the backyard, something appeared from the shadows. It had a thin, unusual figure, with a face oddly human, yet it moved on all fours like an animal. He barely had time to understand what he was seeing when, suddenly, it changed form. Now it looked like a dog, its features strangely familiar but off, almost like a mysterious shapeshifter. This one noticed him too and tried to blend in. What do you think this mysterious figure really was? Could it be a spirit, a shapeshifter, or something else entirely? Comment and chat with me. And when the river's surface finally stilled, revealing the eerie, toothy face beneath, the question lingered. Was it something far older, waiting to be discovered? In 2017, a man in Brunei stopped in his tracks at the riverbank. Something was floating just beneath the surface, moving with the current. Its mouth was wide open, showing rows of sharp teeth, but it wasn't gasping, struggling, or reacting. It simply remained face up, motionless in a way that seemed unusual. Was it a rare deep-sea species that had drifted too far, or something not meant to be found at all? Whatever it was, one thing was clear: it didn't belong there. A strange video took the internet by storm, showing what appeared to be a normal goat, peacefully grazing. But as the camera zoomed in, things seemed unusual. Its body looked segmented, similar to an insect. Multiple legs moved in a coordinated way, unexpected for a typical goat. Was it a scientific experiment, a rare genetic mutation, or something previously unseen? Whatever it was certainly unusual to see walking among us. Coming back home after a vacation should be relaxing, but for this man it was unsettling. The moment he stepped inside, he sensed something was off. The air felt heavy. Something was moving in his house. Not human, not an animal. It was tall, with unusually pale skin, and limbs that seemed unusually long. Its face looked strange, almost like two shapes merging. A second opening appeared near its neck, holding a strange expression. Some say these creatures respond to emotions. The more you stay calm, the safer you are. A man in Arizona spotted something crawling near his home, and it caught his attention. At first it looked like a scorpion, but its body was too thin, its wings stretched too long, and its stinger curled in a way that seemed unusual. He took a video and posted it online. Within hours, concern spread. Then a biologist identified it. It was just a moth, a harmless insect. Although it may look strange, there's nothing to worry about. Tap the like button to let us know this content is making a difference. And if you're watching on your phone, be sure to press the hype button right below. Every hype helps this video get published to more people, and it truly supports me in earning extra income. I promise to keep bringing you even more great content. And what about the next mystery? What could cause a pair of baby goats to lose every trace of their faces? One unusual clip captured the internet's attention. A pair of baby goats playing in the grass, but their faces appeared smooth and lacked typical features like eyes, a nose, or a mouth. Even more curious, their ears appeared almost wing-like. Was this a genetic mutation, a hoax, or something else entirely? Whatever the explanation, it wasn't easy to look away from these unique little animals. Stopping for a break on a quiet road should have been uneventful. Instead, a tourist in Mexico noticed a figure in the distance moving unusually, walking on two legs before dropping to all fours and quickly approaching. Stories of Nahual's shapeshifters blending human and animal traits came to mind. But before any concern grew, the creature stopped and stood still, watching. Without hesitation, the tourist got back into his car and drove away. If you want to see the fishing boat discover something terrifying under the sea that shocked the world, I have also added a direct link to the video in the comments section pinned below this video. And don't forget to come back. The next discovery is about an unusually large face with a flat snout and a round mouth. Confusion spread through the local community when a fisherman revealed his unusual catch. He pulled a large fish from the water that seemed ordinary at first glance, but its face was different. Unusually wide, with a flat snout and a rounded mouth that reminded some of a pig's face. It felt strange, as if the ocean had brought up something unexpected. Rumors circulated among the townsfolk, suggesting that scientists might be experimenting with hybrids and releasing them into the water. Little did he realize, he had discovered something quite mysterious from the depths. Brooklyn's Gowanus Canal is known for severe pollution, flowing through one of New York's most industrial areas. On November 8, 2015, a fisherman caught something unusual there. While fishing from a bridge, he hooked what looked like a catfish, but this one had 3 eyes, an unusual feature like something from a science fiction story. The canal, once an industrial hub, is now among the most contaminated waterways in the U.S., filled with decades of waste and toxic chemicals. Some believe this pollution caused mutations like the 3-eyed catfish. While many found the story plausible given the canal's condition, some scientists were skeptical, noting that such mutations are very rare, even in polluted waters. Still, in a place with unusual water conditions, who knows what might be beneath the surface? A viral clip appeared online, grabbing the attention of many viewers. A strange, pale creature was sizzling in a skillet, with smooth skin and limb shapes that looked quite human-like. What stood out most were its bulging blue eyes, wide open as if surprised. It resembled a chicken in shape, but no chicken has eyes like that. Speculations ranged from alien to mutated amphibian, or something not meant to be cooked. The person who filmed it remains unknown, and the mystery is still unsolved. A viral video showed a gloved hand holding what looked like a transparent reptile. It was a chameleon, sort of. Instead of blending into its surroundings, its entire body was tinted red, while its bones gleamed through its see-through skin. Viewers were baffled until they realized what they were looking at. It was a diaphanized chameleon, a specimen chemically altered to expose its inner structure for scientific study. While harmless, the unusual sight of a colorless reptile with its skeleton on display caught people's attention. Locals in Thailand were surprised when a strange creature appeared in a river they thought was safe. It floated on the surface with a curious human-like face that made some viewers uneasy. Its body looked stiff and artificial, almost like it was made rather than born, with smooth, hairless skin stretched tight over its frame, giving it an unusual appearance. The creature was nicknamed Armed Fish because a clawed hand seemed to reach from the water toward the shore, looking intentional. The community and social media shared many theories. Was it a secret government experiment that escaped? Some marine biologists noted it resembled a giant salamander, suggesting it might be an unknown species that appears under certain weather conditions. Despite scientific explanations, locals remained skeptical. They had lived near this river for generations and had never seen anything like it. No one approached closely enough to confirm if the claws were real or if the face could show expression. The creature's unusual look and unclear origin left people both curious and cautious. A strange video from Russia went viral, sparking many theories. A man walking in a forest filmed an odd creature clinging to a tree trunk, challenging an easy explanation. It wasn't a squirrel. Its limbs looked built for swimming, with webbed parts suited for water rather than climbing. Its wide, unblinking eyes resembled those of a frog. But frogs don't usually climb trees or stare so intelligently. What was even stranger was its behavior. Unlike most animals that run away when humans approach, this creature stayed put, watching the man with unsettling eyes as if studying him for an unknown purpose. Many theories emerged. Some thought it was a bizarre fish-squirrel hybrid, resulting from genetic experiments. Others believed it was part of secret government research for creating new species. A few even speculated it was extraterrestrial, sent to observe humans in remote areas. Could it be a mutation caused by radiation from nearby nuclear facilities? Russia's history of environmental disasters has led to unexpected changes in wildlife. Maybe this creature was another result of human interference, adapting to a world changed by industrial accidents. Have you ever encountered something unexplainable in nature? Share your most baffling wildlife stories with us in the comments. Beachgoers expecting seashells and driftwood were met with an unexpected sight. A large decomposed carcass had washed ashore, its remains altered by the sea and time, making it difficult to identify. The elongated shape and features resembling fins or limbs suggested it might have once been a dolphin, seal, or large fish. Marine animals often break down in unusual ways, sometimes appearing strange or unfamiliar. Over the years, similar discoveries have turned out to be decomposed whales or seals, but this one left many wondering, could it be something different? No official identification was made. Two friends on a fishing trip caught something far more surprising than fish. While reeling in their line from a freshwater canal, they felt a strong struggle. It wasn't tangled debris, it was a huge iguana, nearly 4 feet long. The reptile had likely been swimming when it got hooked. The iguana's claws and tail showed it was wild and well adapted to water. They carefully pulled it ashore, amazed by its size and scale patterns. The iguana seemed annoyed but unharmed. After taking some photos, they released them. It quickly swam away like a tiny underwater giant, making the trip unforgettable. An underwater camera caught something so strange that viewers had to rewind to believe it. A fish-like creature swam past, but its face looked like a pig's, with a rounded snout, small horn-like bumps, and sharp eyes that seemed intelligent. The footage went viral, sparking debates among scientists, conspiracy theorists, and the public. Some thought it showed secret genetic experiments. Others believed pollution or radiation caused the unusual features. The pig-like face was too symmetrical for a random mutation. Scientists reviewed the video, suggesting it might be a rare fish evolved to look this way, or that the video was doctored. No clear answer emerged. The creature remains unidentified, still hiding in the depths, waiting to be seen again. A fisherman spotted something unusual drifting in the water that challenged his knowledge of marine life. It wasn't a fish or any familiar creature. It had wing-like structures that let it glide underwater, almost like flying. The movement was strange and hypnotic, seeming to defy normal aquatic physics. When the video went online, experts and viewers worldwide tried to identify it. Some thought it was a baby sea slug from the deep ocean, while others believed it was an unknown species with perfect camouflage. With much of the ocean still unexplored, creatures like this might have always lived just out of sight. The deep sea holds monsters that make this gliding swimmer seem ordinary. Is it a new species, or something meant to stay hidden in crushing deep-sea trenches? A fisherman in Zhejiang Province, China pulled up his net expecting the usual catch, but found something unusual. At first he thought it was a small alligator, but its smooth skin resembled a dolphin's. Experts quickly identified it as a beaked whale, a rare deep-sea species that usually stays over 16,000 feet below the surface. This one was small, likely a calf, and far from its normal habitat. Beaked whales rarely appear near shore. It seemed lost or possibly forced to rise from the deep. On January 5, 2018, a man resting by Singapore's Geylang River Bridge spotted something strange beneath the water. He captured a short video of a creature with a fin, a long serpentine tail, and whiskers around a wide mouth. It looked like a mix between a monitor lizard and a giant catfish, but didn't fully match either. Its movements showed intelligence, as if it were guarding its territory. Experts studied the footage, some saying it might be a huge catfish from Southeast Asia's rivers. Others doubted this, noting the deliberate predatory behavior and unusual whisker movement. The mystery remains unsolved. The Geylang River still flows, hiding this unusual creature, waiting to be seen again. Many enjoy collecting interesting things on beaches, like driftwood or shells, but one angler found something far more unsettling during a walk by Thailand's King Pakong River on January 13, 2021. He saw a strange mass floating and picked it up, thinking it was seaweed. Up close, he saw dozens of tiny legs moving with strange coordination, almost like they had a mind of their own. The sight was disturbing, and he nearly dropped it back. Later, it was identified as a bristleworm, a freshwater creature that appears more in cooler seasons and helps break down organic matter. For the angler, it was a haunting reminder that the water hides mysteries best left unseen. The worm's legs kept moving even after leaving the water, showing a strange resilience. Subscribe now to dive deeper into the world's most mysterious and unexplained wildlife encounters. You won't want to miss what's next. Fishermen in Russia's Rostov region pulled up their nets and found something surprising. A shark-like creature weighed nearly 220 pounds, but made eerie squeaky sounds like it was trying to communicate. Its unusual head and body didn't match anything local fishermen had seen. Villagers whispered about old legends of mermaids and sea beings from the Sea of Azov. Marine experts thought it might be a giant ray, known to grow large and sometimes make strange sounds when stressed. The Russian Service for Anomalous Phenomena has not confirmed its identity yet. The mystery remains open, leaving fishermen to wonder what other secrets their waters hide. A strange video appeared online, baffling viewers who debated its content for hours. The footage showed a scaly, worm-like creature crawling slowly across the ground with odd, unsettling movements. It wasn't quite a snake, worm, or insect. Its scales caught light unnaturally, creating shifting patterns as it moved. Viewers guessed it might be an unknown caterpillar or a bristleworm, a strange marine creature sometimes found in odd places. But these ideas didn't fully fit. The creature seemed much larger than typical worms or caterpillars. Its movements were deliberate and purposeful, unlike simple instinctual motions. Eventually, a marine biologist identified it as a sea mouse, or Aphrodita aculeata, a marine worm that looks alien when out of water. Still, many doubted this explanation, noting the creature's unusual behavior and appearance. A strange creature washed ashore, leaving marine biologists and locals stunned by its impossible appearance. It had the sleek body of a seal, but a face that looked exactly like a cow's, complete with small horns. This was no weak or sickly animal. It moved through the water with confidence, as if this unusual mix of features was natural to the marine environment. Rumors spread fast. Some believed secret scientific experiments created genetic hybrids released into the ocean. Others thought it might be part of an environmental restoration project, combining traits to help damaged ecosystems. The cow-like features might serve a specific purpose unknown to humans, but maybe nature itself caused this oddity. Evolution sometimes takes strange paths under unique pressures, and this could represent a new branch of marine mammal evolution. If such hybrids exist, it raises questions about what else might lurk beneath the waves, hidden creatures with impossible combinations, rarely seen by humans but occasionally surfacing or washing ashore. A fisherman was enjoying a calm day when something unusual flopped onto his boat. A fish with 3 black worm-like creatures writhing from its body. The fish struggled weakly, and the sight was deeply unsettling. At first, the fisherman thought it was a strange infection, but then he realized the black creatures were parasites feeding on the fish's energy. These parasites had likely been draining the fish for weeks or months, weakening it steadily. Such a heavy parasite infection is rare and unlucky. Landing on the boat may have given the fish a chance to survive if the parasites could be removed and it returned to the water. This encounter reveals nature's complex relationships, where parasitic and symbiotic lives interact mostly unseen in the depths. Videos of strange creatures often appear online, but this one was unlike anything seen before. It showed a fleshy mass covered with bubble-like structures that seemed to shift and breathe as if alive. The creature looked slimy, pulsing with an internal rhythm like a heartbeat or breath. Long, thin tendrils stretched from its sides, moving independently as if exploring its surroundings. Its colors resembled exposed human flesh, pinks and reds, making viewers deeply uncomfortable. The wet, soft texture suggested that touching it would be unpleasant and linger on the skin. Some believed it was a deep-sea organism, evolved in crushing depths where bizarre creatures often appear alien to surface dwellers. Others suspected it was a mutation caused by pollution or radiation, transforming a familiar creature into something unrecognizable. No expert has identified this pulsing mass. It doesn't match known marine species or appear in scientific records. As long as no proper examination is done, the mystery remains. Whatever it is, it exists somewhere, pulsing and breathing, defying human understanding of what life should look like. Australia is home to many unusual creatures, but one sighting puzzled locals. A man spotted something strange in a swamp, but it always disappeared before he could see it clearly. Determined, he set up a camera. The footage showed a bullet-shaped head emerging from the murky water. Authorities analyzed the video and connected it to the bunyip, a legendary creature said to live in swamps and billabongs. Some believed it was a misidentified animal, while others thought the mythical creature had been caught on camera. With no clear explanation, the swamp was eventually closed to the public. Locals still quietly wonder what might remain hidden beneath the water. Florida storms can wash all kinds of things ashore, from debris to unusual marine life. After a strong storm, a man walking the beach found a strange creature that looked like a fish but had real legs, not just fin-like limbs. He had never seen anything like it in decades of fishing and beachcombing. The creature combined aquatic and land features in ways that seemed impossible. Hoping for answers, he posted a video online. It went viral, drawing attention from marine biologists. Many experts identified it as a frogfish, known for fins that look like legs used to crawl on the ocean floor. These fish are masters of camouflage, and often seem alien to untrained eyes. Still, this specimen appeared different from known frogfish species. Its proportions and features seemed unusual, as if the storm had changed it or revealed a new variant. The mystery grew when more of these strange creatures washed up along other parts of the Florida coast, all showing the same mix of fish and amphibian traits. Experts struggled to classify them. What did you think of these incredible encounters? Have you ever seen something that defied explanation? Share your own mysterious creature stories in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe for more investigations into the unknown. Until next time, keep your eyes open, because you never know what might be lurking just out of sight.
Thanks for being with us. Leave a comment, like to show your support, and remember to hit that subscribe button for more exciting videos. See you next time.